This summer, England's Three Lions have had a largely impressive Euros campaign and have just managed to reach a competitive international tournament for the first time since 1966, just to royally mess it up. Although this is extremely raw and disappointing, if you're an English fan at least, to be honest, I think there's a lot to be positive about. However, as this year's tournament has presented, with the good there's always the bad, and I'll be looking into both for England throughout this video. So starting off, we have the positives. One very obvious thing to be happy about is that we even reached the final in the first place. Yes, we had a more favourable route to the final, but has anyone noticed we're finally winning the games we should be winning? The squad leading up to the final had a very relaxed feel to it, and we didn't really look like our final hopes were ever in doubt. We had the most clean sheets in the tournament thanks to our rock-solid defence, conceding 2 goals throughout the campaign, and Jordan Pickford, who proved many doubters wrong with brilliant performances, won the Golden Glove as a result. With the World Cup being only next year, I believe there's still a lot to be excited about. However, the biggest positive in my humble opinion would be the team's togetherness and spirit that lifted the nation's spirit after a forgettable couple of years due to COVID restrictions. Watching the football being played at Wembley with the fans again was a strange but beautiful sight to behold, and I very much doubt the tournament would have had a similar sort of magic to it otherwise. Unfortunately, the magic ended throughout the course of the final against Italy. Italy were deserved winners of the Euros, but the truth is England just didn't make it hard enough for them on the day. After Shaw's 2-minute opener, we never really settled on the ball and were left chasing it throughout the match, as they limited us to around 35% possession. This had a clear effect on our play, as when we did have the ball, our players looked tiresome and lethargic. When your players are in need of help, you typically look to your manager, and it pains me to say he got it horribly wrong this time. When Italy's 2 main centre-backs have an average age of 35 and have been playing for over 100 minutes, you'd perhaps expect Gareth Southgate to bring on some youthful, exciting, pacey talents like Rashford and Sancho, and he did, but when there were only seconds of the game to go until penalties. It is with this information we can assume that Gareth wanted these two to take penalties for the team, but that seemed like a confusing decision to make to me at the time, because they have played limited football and are expected to be in the correct mindset to take the most important kicks of this nation's past 50 years. They both went on to miss their penalties, along with Saka, and England lost. These 3 mentioned players also received racial abuse over social media immediately after the result, which is sadly expected as it has been a common theme for a while now, and the people in charge of these platforms have clearly still got a lot more work to do. It's a shame as this racist abuse has discoloured what has otherwise been a tournament that has brought people from all over the nation and all over the world together. To conclude, I believe that although there are a few cowards online, as always, and England made a few crucial mistakes which ultimately cost them, Southgate has improved on his last impressive tournament and has filled this nation with the belief that we have the capability to win a major international competition. See ya.